Are you enjoying yourself? I wanted to say some words. I wrote them down because they're from my heart. I could probably wing it if I was speaking about artificial intelligence, but when you speak from your heart, I thought I'd write them down. I wanted to take the opportunity to say a big thank you to everyone in this room. The last couple of years has been the most energizing and liberating of my professional life. I've been fortunate enough to meet a lot of you and similar minds from all over the world and discuss the most crazy ideas, ranging from artificial intelligence to politics to philosophy and psychology. They always we start with AI and then we go into something else, and I just love that. And I think a token, like an indication of that, is those two crazy people who started this on this stage, Errol and Goran, who I thank you very much for bringing all of you together. I was lucky enough to start my professional life when internet changed everything, which for me meant I never had to grow up. I could just continue to try to change things and be stuck in a mindset of what if we could do things differently. But that mindset of not being an adult and not becoming rigid in your brain has been a bless, but it's also a bit of a curse, because you're always the one in the room who's saying why, or could we change this, or could we do this differently? And I just kept doing that for 15 years, going on, and it's a bit draining sometimes. But then, like a fluke through venture capital and other means, I ended up in this community of people working in AI who were data-driven, who didn't give a fuck about the structures, who genuinely believed that the structures and the processes, you didn't have to really care about them. Data was more important. You could change things. You could find ways beyond the human cognitive limitations. And for me, that's been so fantastic. And I want to thank you for how you think and the way your mind functions. I really think your brains are the most beautiful things I've seen. And I'm fortunate to talk to you and learn every day. And I want to keep learning more and develop as a person. So I want to thank you and urge you to keep growing, keep believing in AI, and to bridge from what Errol said, really push this belief of changing things through data, because I think that's the most valuable thing we have in society, and for the future, and for our kids, and for future generations, to not be stuck in the beliefs of the dream crushers who say, we've done this before, we don't think this is going to work. AI can make things work that we can't explain. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. My name is Kai Andersson. I work for AI Sweden and also part of the Wallenberg sphere. Thank you very much.